I don't get to say this often enough anymore, but breaking news from yesterday. There's a quarterback that is 44 years old that is about to return to the NFL, to his last team, after playing a Hall of Fame career, I would argue, for the Chargers. And that is, yes,
Phillip Rivers. Phillip Rivers, who is 44 years old. For some perspective on that, I just turned 47,
right.
And I am definitely not only 3 years out of my NFL quarterbacking days. I do agree with you that Phillip Rivers, I believe he's a Hall of Famer. I know.
I think he is.
No rings on those fingers. I get it, but he was clearly one of the. He was never the best quarterback in the league, but he was always, for a period of like 15 years, one of the 3 to 5 best quarterbacks.
Yeah, I would say he was top 5 for 12 years.
Yeah,
at least.
Yeah, easily.
At least one of the top 5 quarterbacks.
It was that Brady, Roethlisberger, Drew Brees, Peyton Manning era.
Carson Palmer,
who's kind of in and out, based on injury and who he was playing for. But Phillip Rivers was always in the conversation. But he's coming back. He's going to be on Indianapolis's practice squad after Daniel Jones, in tragic fashion, who was already playing on
a broken leg,
playing on a fractured fibula or tibia or whatever it was, the bone in his leg, the lower part of his leg.
Yeah, well, I think
the part that's important for moving around and playing sports. He didn't look great, and then all of a sudden, in the opposite leg, he tore his Achilles,
and he walked off under his own power. Sometimes those guys don't. So let's hope for Daniel Jones that it's not a catastrophic injury.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. He's out for the season, and since it's so late in the season, the start of next season is in question. Who has been mentored by Phillip Rivers? Is now teammates with Phillip Rivers, who, by the way, is old enough to be his father. And not like Oops got pregnant in high school, old enough to be his father, old enough to be his father, if he was 20 or 21.
In fact, Riley Leonard, as far as I'm seeing, is the only quarterback, the only quarterback on the active roster right now. I'm not sure that anybody ever expected him to turn into a starting caliber quarterback, but he's going to have to be that if the Colts have any chance now.